think top 0.01% people who are the top athletes, the World Cup champions, the Olympic winners, the entrepreneurs, the multi-billionaires, do you think these people, they go to retreats like these, practice gratitude, meditation?
I can tell you that for a fact. Absolutely.
Or are they like wired differently to just keep sort of winning certain thing and be obsessed with what they have and don't even care about all of these things?
It's very difficult to categorize at this point. But I will tell you, I've sat with billionaires, more than one. And the first line they said to me is, we are miserable. We are in agony. We can't even enjoy a sunset. And I have sat with professional athletes that have come to our work that have a standard of excellence that is so high and so precise, and they're still unhappy in their life. And I say, take that same discipline and turn it in on you. Turn it in on you, not like your craft, not like your sport, but turn that in on you when I tell you to open your heart, when you get your brain organized. Take what you've developed in terms of great habits and skills to get you where you are, and now turn it in on you and make yourself a work of art. Make yourself your project.
I've interviewed like a lot of these people, and I asked them these questions, and a lot of them believe in visualization, but almost nobody has talked about anything beyond that. Is there a reason they don't talk about it, or do you think they don't do it?
Are you talking about athletes or just anybody?
Just anybody who's at like top 0.01% of their game, whatever game they're playing.
Yeah, I think the majority of those people spend a certain amount of time alone, which I think is so healthy. I spend a lot of time alone. I need that because the rest of the time I'm serving. And they're always learning and always going back, breaking down what they've done and going at it again, like rebuilding it again. They have a model and they just say, I've done this really well. How am I going to get to the next level for me? Okay, it's no longer about who I'm competing against. It's about me, right? So if you look at use a professional athlete as an example. You have a professional athlete run a 40-meter dash or 40-yard dash. The majority of them run pretty close to the same speed. But what makes that very small percentage of a professional athlete great is their mind. It's just that willingness to stay a little longer, go again, work it out, not get frustrated. The athlete who loves the game, like really loves the game, when they have a great shot, they love the game. When they have a bad shot, they just say, I still love the game. All right, I'm going to try again. Like they don't undermine themselves with a bad attitude or a reaction. And that's been cultured in them. And so what comes with that is a lot of humility, right? Instead of arrogance. What comes with that is a certain level of self-awareness. Yeah. What comes with that is an uncompromising will. What comes with that is understanding that you have to put in your time. You have to put in your time. And where you may want to stop may not be the point to stop, right? There's just that next level. And we've all done this in our life where you're just like, I'm not satisfied. I got to go again.
Yeah.
And I think that's how people heal. Also, it's the same thing. It's the same principles at work.
True. Okay, here's my last question. It was lovely talking to you. If somebody is watching this right now, wherever they are, in maybe a good state or a miserable state, if you want them to just pick up one conversation or one thing from this entire podcast, what would it be? And what would you want them to feel? Not think, not believe. What do you want them to feel after listening to this conversation?
Maybe like nothing changes in our life until we change. And change is the most constant thing in the universe. And you could either wait for the crisis, the trauma, the diagnosis to change. When you're at your lowest level, you can learn and change in a state of pain and suffering, or you can learn and change in a state of joy and inspiration. either way, the model is that when you change, your life changes. So if you can invest a little time in your life in asking yourself the important question, who do I want to be in my life? How do I want to live my life? What do I want in my life? And instead of turning on your cell phone and getting distracted, discipline yourself to take an hour to answer those questions. Write it down, review it, change it, get very clear on it, and spend a certain amount of time nurturing whatever that dream is. Think of the people in your life that you admire and start behaving differently, start making different choices. Think about the choices that they may make and how you may want to make those choices. And then at a certain level, you got to trust the unknown. Because for most people, it's a scary place, but the unknown never lets us down, especially if we have to believe in ourselves. So I don't think anybody is so special to be excluded from this. You can't tell me you're too old to do this work. I've seen our elders with beautiful brain scans and beautiful heart scans, beautiful biological changes. You can't tell me you're too sick to do this work. I've seen really sick people heal from all kinds of conditions. You can't tell me you're too broke. I've seen people manifest all kinds of wealth in their life. You can't tell me that you never meditated before. I've seen people that have never meditated before have beautiful changes in their biology and in their life. And, you can't even say I've had a miserable past or my life is falling apart and it'll never, ever work, because I've seen people come from really, really horrific paths and live a completely different life. So try it out. Try it out. Just dedicate a certain amount of time to investing in yourself and believing in yourself and be defined by that vision of your future instead of the memories of the past, and make time to tell the story of your future instead of the story of your past, and see where that leads you. One coincidence, one synchronicity, one opportunity is going to prove to you that you're the creator of your life.